This is another, honestly, Google Alerts are the best thing ever. You need to start getting some done for yourself so you can keep up to speed. You don't have to listen to me. But anyway, I was joking about the alphabetical order, that they might be, because they're stupid and they can't remember shit, that they start with A and then go to B and C, it's, A, B, C, D, as, Michael Jackson would say A, B, C. But anyway, I'm not going to sing because I can't. But anyway, to find this, Belfast. So I've got 2 that I'm putting up that are with C's. So to have Belfast, B. So there we go. We've had the A's, Austria, Australia, Amsterdam. Now we've got Belfast. So I thought it might be Brazil, but no, it's Belfast. So maybe this one's for Mr. Joyce. To be sure, to be Irish. And you go, the Irish people aren't very happy about this, and I'm Mr. Alan Joyce, and I'm a little leprechaun man. And so to be sure, this is the people from Northern Ireland that are not very happy about what's happening right now, and they're very upset, and I don't know what to do, so get on a plane and get on a bike and go for a ride. I'm sorry, my Irish, my Dublin accent's not too bad, but my Northern Ireland is a little bit harsh. But anyway, so can you believe that? So they're firing up and saying, no, enough is enough. So it's everywhere around the world, and I'm just think it's absolutely amazing that everybody is standing up and fighting and battling and telling them, fuck you, we don't want your shit anymore. We do not want your rubbish. We can be autonomous over our own bodies, and to see everywhere we go, everywhere you look, it's all just based on that. And it's just insane. It's insanity. And, to see, Pauline Hanson and a few of the backbenchers, the Prime Minister's going to have a really, really bad time in Parliament today, because they're all saying, hey, no, enough's enough, because they know that they need to stay in power so they can get their money. It's not about keeping the people safe, and it's not about keeping the people out and comfortable and keeping people, happy and giving people liberties back. It's nothing about that. We all know that. It's about, oh shit, it's like, I'm gonna lose my job. What am I gonna do? So many people in the current situation, in that exact scenario that they're in, but they're exempt from the jabs. Pauline Hanson has said that. She said they're all exempt, just like in America. And that stupid premier guy in California, Newsom, went and took it and ended up with freaking Bell's palsy on his face and disappeared and went off the radar for 11 or 12 days because he thought he was an elite, but he wasn't. They were like, you're just a piece of shit like everybody else, mate. Get in there, stick your arm out and see what happens. You've got the Russian roulette just like everybody else. So, to actually see this, and of course, they've got to, in some way imply what's happening is reminiscent of World War II Germany. And I agree, it is. What they're doing to us is, I think, worse, because the Germans were indoctrinated by one man. With all of what's going on, it's every country. It's every city in every country. It's not just one man. It's not just like Mr. Hitler. It is not just one person that you can point a finger at. It is everybody. And that's where, it does my head in that people, do they not realise? Do they want their children to grow up where their children are never free? And that's where you've got to protect your children. You have to. And that's why I wish now I could go back and change a little bit on that. I'd do anything because, it's true. It was showing, the video's point was to show that anybody, like all the soccer players and all the elite athletes, for them to be able to continue with their career and do the passion for things that they love, they have to take the jab to be able to go internationally. Just look at bloody Eric Clapton. He had to take it and he was sick for months. He thought he was never going to play the guitar again. Like, oh my God. And people see all of this and they're like, oh, but it's safe and effective and I won't get it. I'll lose my job and I won't be able to go to the football and I can't go to have beers with my mates. It's like, what cost are you going to put on your life? Because they're just going to keep reeling you in. It's like reeling in the big fish You let the line a little bit and you roll it a little bit more, you let it go, and then whoa, you pull it in a little bit more. And soon it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left. You'll have a noose. Instead of a fishing line, it'll be a friggin' noose around your neck. So wake up, stand up for your rights, protect your children, whatever you do. We're here on this earth to procreate and to survive. And if you sell your children's future short, then you don't deserve to have children. You should be like the Gates, where all you do is think about how you can cause harm to young people. So, wake up to yourself, stand up for yourself, stand up for your kids, be a responsible adult and do the right thing. Because that's what they're doing. They're doing it in Ireland. And they don't need a nice thing of scotch to do it either. So come on, we need to do this. Whether you're going to be with Craig Kelly or with Ricardo Bossi, I don't care, because I'm still, I fear for Mr. Bossi's life, to be honest. I really do. I fear that if he keeps pushing, they're going to take him out. He'll end up, or something will happen. They'll try to get his children. I know he's a very powerful man. He has more military and espionage sort of knowledge than what they have. But there are so many of them, and look what happened to Donald Trump. They needed him out. He wasn't meant to win the election in 2016. Had he not won, it would have been Ms. Clinton. And this would all be done and dusted and would probably either be dead or in internment camps. Starving, being treated as guinea pigs for medical torture and experimentation, more than what's right now. They'll probably be harvesting our blood and our organs. And that's why, that whole thing that happened, with that Astro World. That young girl that died, her mother was like, oh, I'm so proud of her. She was the best. She'd go, yes, mama. She was such a good student, such a good girl. Oh, the best daughter I could ever have. And the final thing she did before she died was to sign her organs, to donate her organs. They were not there. It was once she was in hospital. So she didn't have all of this, donate my organs when I die, set up beforehand. Is that coercion? Was that, a culling to get money for harvesting organs? Apparently all this wonderful technology, they can grow anything from anything. So, it's not about your safety, and it's not about your health, and it's not about your future. Wake up and see that. But anyway, my rant's over. Look after yourselves and protect your animals and protect your dear darling babies, because it's only going to get worse from here. They're all fighting and bickering, trying to cement their place, and the big dark master will be going, oh, settle down, children, because he'll just flick a few of them out, sacrifice them to keep the others in line. That's how it works. That's how bullies work. But anyway, take care.
It makes me